I read probably your bio. When you grew up, there was always music in the house.
Always, yeah.
What do you remember your first musical memories?
Ooh, wow. My first musical memories. Um, my father's playing guitar. Probably my first, just in general, envisioning that. Me singing in church. I don't even remember learning the song. I just remember getting front of church and singing the song. It was a song called "I'm Going Through," and after I sang that song, my sister was going to get on stage and sing a song, and I remember I wouldn't get off stage, and I wanted to sing her song. I guess enjoyed the feeling, I guess, so much, and I sat there pouting, while she performed her song. But just music being around. The record player just constantly playing something, the TV on and the radio on at the same time.
And really songs from when you were very young.
Oh
Did you like very much?
There was so many. I just remember James Brown and Stevie Wonder being, just really, really big influences. And my father just, he loved everything. So he would come in with Bob Dylan and the Beatles, and I remember when hip hop started really bubbling over. I remember him coming home with a Curtis Blow record, and like the whole night, that's all he played was this Curtis Blow record, and then his family friends. I remember listening to Grandmaster Flash, and I remember listening to Lottie Dottie. First time when just the friends, my parents' friends were coming by, and just listen the early works of that. I remember listening to early signs. My mother used to play Larry Graham, One in a Million, all the time. Like it just rained through the house, and then my father would come in and take over the stereo, and he'll play what he wanted to play. So it was just everything, man. It was like anything I can get my hands on. Of course, Michael Jackson and Prince were huge at the time, but I listened to a lot of gospel music at the time as well. So the Winans, Commission, the group changed my life, just completely. I always credit them as being some of the people that, one of the main foundations of my music career was based off of what I heard in A Tribe Called Quest, what I heard in Commission, and Stevie Wonder. Those three, like.
Can you pinpoint what is the thing that,
Well, each one taught me something different. Commission is the reason why I write songs. Like their songs, I was in the basement ironing my clothes for school, and I saw the tape. My father had won the tape at a family reunion, and so I saw it and I just put it in. It was some young guys, and they were kind of hip on the cover, and the music was just so beautiful, so cutting edge. The lyrics were so heartfelt and like piercing. And I found myself getting emotional. I'm like 12, 11 years old in a basement all by myself. And I'm just like messed up. Like musically, the lines, I can't duck it. I'm relating to what they're saying so much. And just so to ask myself, what do I want to do in my life? And I said, I want to do that. I want to be able to move people like that moved me. I saw how that gave me a certain response in my spirit. I want to be able to do that. And that's what Commission did. Tribe, what Stevie was just, how's he doing all this? And I guess I'll be honest with you, I was drawn to him just as a person, just because of his handicap, not being able to see and how he overcame. And I just, was very intrigued as a kid, just like, he can't see? Like, yeah, he can still do that, But then to get in and see how descriptive his lyrics were and his production, how vast it was, and just how talented he was. And I learned lessons from like his career and his songs. Blame It on the Sun taught me a great deal about songwriting. Rocket Love taught me a great deal about songwriting. Love Is in Need of Love Today taught me a great deal about songwriting. And then Tribe Called Quest just taught me. I was a hip hop kid. I grew up on hip hop, but I grew up on gospel. I grew up on rock. I grew up on R&B and soul. And Tribe was this idea I had in my head. When I heard them, I remember saying this when I played it. I said, this is the way music should be. I remember saying that as a little kid, with
You
that
know
first
how old
album.
you were when you?
I mean, the first album came out in late '80s, so that had to be my sophomore or junior year in high school. So I'm guessing I'm 14 or 15 years old, and I remember listening to that record, and it was just a marriage. It was like I heard that if you remove their lyrics or just their lyrics inspired me, but I could sing to this, or I could do something to this, or if I was to make music, I would have made it like this, you know. And so I remember saying, I listened to, I said, this is the way music should be. I just remember like yesterday.